The political landscape in South Africa has once again been thrown into a frenzy, as President Cyril Ramaphosa broke his silence on one of the most explosive issues in recent political memory, the revelation of a UK-issued arrest warrant for Julius Malema, leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. For weeks, the nation's attention has been fixated on the question of legality, loyalty, and political maneuvering. Today, Ramaphosa's statement has sent shockwaves across Parliament, the ANC, and the public at large. The tension surrounding Malema's alleged UK warrant has been nothing short of extraordinary. Social media erupted with speculation, pundits debated endlessly on national television, and opposition parties used the development to question the government's competence and integrity. The South African public, already weary of political scandals, demanded clarity. What does this mean for Malema, for the EFF, and more importantly, for the country's fragile international standing? Until today, Ramaphosa had remained strategically silent, allowing speculation to reach a fever pitch. When the president finally addressed the matter at a press briefing earlier this morning, cameras flashed, journalists leaned forward, and political insiders waited with bated breath. "Let me be very clear," Ramaphosa began, his tone measured but firm. "The South African government respects the rule of law, both domestically and internationally. Any legal matters involving South African citizens abroad are handled through proper diplomatic and judicial channels. At this stage, I can confirm that we are fully aware of the situation regarding Mr. Malema, and appropriate measures are being taken in accordance with international and domestic law." While the statement may sound straightforward, political analysts quickly noted the nuance. Ramaphosa carefully avoided confirming or denying the specifics of the alleged UK warrant. Instead, he emphasized due process, signaling a delicate balancing act. He had to acknowledge the issue without appearing to take sides or undermine Malema's political influence, especially considering the EFF's growing power in Parliament. "What is crucial for all South Africans to understand," Ramaphosa continued, "is that we are committed to justice, fairness, and transparency. No individual, regardless of position or political affiliation, is above the law. Our diplomatic engagements with foreign governments always prioritize the protection of our citizens while respecting international legal frameworks." His words, though diplomatic, were loaded with implications. Many interpreted the statement as an indirect acknowledgement that the matter is serious and under active scrutiny, yet Ramaphosa stopped short of suggesting any immediate action against Malema. This has left both Malema supporters and critics interpreting the speech to fit their own narratives. Some claim the president was subtly warning Malema to tread carefully, while others argue he was merely attempting to defuse potential political fallout without escalating tensions. The timing of Ramaphosa's statement is also politically significant. South Africa is currently navigating a complex terrain of economic uncertainty, political unrest, and growing public dissatisfaction with governance. Malema and the EFF have been increasingly vocal critics of the ANC's leadership, and rumors of an international warrant have provided fertile ground for opposition rhetoric. By addressing the issue directly, Ramaphosa seeks to demonstrate leadership, assert control over the narrative, and signal that the presidency is not ignoring potential crises, even those that extend beyond South Africa's borders. Within hours of the statement, reactions flooded social media. Supporters of the president praised his calm and measured approach, interpreting it as a sign of political maturity and diplomatic savvy. Finally, "A leader who doesn't overreact or play into sensationalism," tweeted one commentator. On the other side, critics accused Ramaphosa of being evasive. "He didn't answer a single question directly," argued a political analyst on live television. "By skirting the specifics, he risks appearing weak or indecisive, especially when the credibility of South African institutions is on the line." Parliament was not immune to the drama either. During question time, EFF members took a confrontational stance, with some questioning why the president had even felt compelled to comment at all. Are we to believe that the president is mediating international law while turning a blind eye to domestic issues, demanded one fiery EFF MP. The exchanges were tense, reflecting the broader political polarization in the country. Legal experts have weighed in, emphasizing that the situation is unprecedented in South African politics. It is rare for sitting politicians to face international legal scrutiny while actively serving in office, noted a constitutional law scholar. The government must carefully navigate both diplomatic protocols and domestic law, ensuring that any action taken does not infringe on sovereignty or the rights of the individual involved. Meanwhile, Malema himself remained defiant, tweeting a statement that mixed indignation with bravado. He described the reports of a UK warrant as politically motivated attacks designed to destabilize the EFF and distract from the government's failures. The rhetoric is typical of Malema, who has long positioned himself as a champion of the disenfranchised while challenging the ANC at every turn. Analysts suggest that the tension between Ramaphosa and Malema is likely to intensify in the coming weeks, particularly as both leaders prepare for upcoming local and national elections. International observers are also paying close attention. Diplomatic circles in the UK and other countries have noted the sensitivity of the situation, emphasizing that any legal developments could have ramifications for South Africa's reputation abroad. The president's calm yet assertive response appears designed to reassure international partners that the country's institutions are capable of handling complex cross-border legal matters without unnecessary drama or instability. In summary, Ramaphosa's statement has done little to settle the storm around Julius Malema's alleged UK arrest warrant, but it has achieved something equally important, asserting the presidency as the voice of reason and legal propriety amid a sea of speculation. Whether this will strengthen Ramaphosa's political standing or fuel Malema's narrative of victimization remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the drama is far from over, and every South African is watching closely as this political saga unfolds. As the nation digests the president's words, one question lingers in the minds of citizens and politicians alike: will this controversy redefine South Africa's political landscape, or is it just another chapter in the ongoing struggle for power, influence, and legitimacy? The answer may not come quickly, but the conversation sparked by Ramaphosa's long-awaited statement is only just beginning.